Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-minute summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host. Today we're diving into The Games, A Global History of the Olympics by David Goldblatt, published in 2016. This comprehensive history delves into the origins, development, and impact of the modern Olympic Games, highlighting their cultural, political, and social significance. Let's dive into the key events and storylines so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. The Games, A Global History of the Olympics, begins with the ancient origins of the Olympic Games in Greece, dating back to 776 BCE. These early games were held in Olympia and were part of a religious festival honoring Zeus. Goldblatt describes how the ancient Olympics were as much about religious devotion and cultural unity as they were about athletic competition. The ancient games featured events like foot races, wrestling, and chariot racing, drawing athletes and spectators from across the Greek world. The book then transitions to the revival of the Olympics in the modern era, spearheaded by Pierre de Coubertin in the late 19th century. Coubertin, a French educator and historian, was inspired by the ancient Greek ideal of physical and moral excellence. He envisioned the Olympics as a means to promote international peace and understanding through sport. The first modern Olympic Games were held in Athens in 1896, featuring 13 countries and 43 events. This marked the beginning of a new era for the Olympic movement. Goldblatt explores the early challenges faced by the modern Olympics, including logistical difficulties, financial constraints, and political tensions. Despite these obstacles, the Games grew in size and stature, with each subsequent edition introducing new sports and attracting more participants. The author highlights key moments in Olympic history, such as the introduction of the Winter Olympics in 1924 and the controversial 1936 Berlin Games, which were used by Adolf Hitler to promote Nazi propaganda. One of the central themes of the book is the interplay between the Olympics and global politics. Goldblatt examines how the Games have been used as a platform for political statements and how geopolitical tensions have influenced their organization and execution. The 1968 Mexico City Olympics, for example, were marked by the Black Power salute of American athletes Tommie Smith and John Carlos, who protested racial injustice in the United States. Similarly, the 1980 Moscow Olympics were boycotted by the United States and several other countries in response to the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. The book also delves into the commercialization of the Olympics, tracing the evolution of sponsorship deals, broadcasting rights, and the role of multinational corporations. Goldblatt discusses how the Games have become a global spectacle, attracting billions of viewers worldwide and generating significant revenue. However, he also addresses the ethical and financial challenges associated with hosting the Olympics, including the displacement of local communities, environmental concerns, and the long-term economic impact on host cities. Goldblatt highlights the achievements of iconic athletes who have left a lasting legacy in Olympic history. Figures like Jesse Owens, who won 4 gold medals at the 1936 Berlin Games, and Usain Bolt, who dominated the sprint events in the 21st century, are celebrated for their extraordinary performances and the broader social and cultural impact of their achievements. The author also pays tribute to female athletes who have broken barriers and challenged gender norms, such as Nadia Comaneci, the first gymnast to score a perfect 10, and Wilma Rudolph, who overcame polio to win 3 gold medals in track and field. In addition to the triumphs, Goldblatt does not shy away from the controversies and scandals that have plagued the Olympics. The book covers issues such as doping, corruption within the International Olympic Committee, and the complex politics of inclusion and exclusion. The disqualification of athletes for drug use, the expulsion of South Africa during the apartheid era, and the debates over the participation of transgender athletes are all examined in detail. Goldblatt's narrative also emphasizes the cultural significance of the Olympics. He explores how the Games have served as a mirror of societal values and changes, reflecting shifts in attitudes towards race, gender, and national identity. The opening and closing ceremonies, in particular, are highlighted as powerful expressions of cultural identity and national pride. The Games, A Global History of the Olympics by David Goldblatt, is a rich and detailed exploration of the Olympic Games, offering a nuanced understanding of their evolution and impact. Through meticulous research and engaging storytelling, Goldblatt provides readers with a comprehensive overview of the Olympics, capturing the spirit, challenges, and triumphs of this global event. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. If you enjoyed this summary, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading.